So, uh, sponsorships in crypto. While we're on the economic side, I'm curious what you think about that because, for my channel, I don't do sponsors. I don't do ads. I don't even have YouTube monetization turned on. I have no plans to. I
Mhm.
think, my opinion, I have nothing against anyone out there doing sponsorships or doing paid stuff or any whatever you do what you want with your money. I have no ill feelings towards you whatsoever. I
Sure.
personally feel like if someone is paying me, I have less control over my content. I owe them something, because contracting, they're paying me for it, whatever. I feel like I can't put out the pure content that I prefer to put out when I'm being paid for it. That goes for work too. You know,
Yeah.
if you have a full time job and they're paying you, you lose control. You lose part of the control of what you do because you got to do it the way they say, or at least
Yeah.
part of it, or you're not going to have a job very long.
Right.
So I try to optimize my life for getting, I don't know, maybe it's like the artistic side of it that I feel very strongly against. I want to own my work as much as possible. So I optimize against being paid for things that I feel like when I feel like I'm creating something, I try to own it myself instead of always looking for a way to make money for it. And I try
Sure.
to make money, with my assets and things like that instead. So that's just the way I feel about it. Again, no ill will towards anyone who's out there trying to make money. Some people are doing YouTube for a living. All the luck in the world goes to you all. Hopefully you can kill it, especially if you're helping the hex community. I
Right.
just I just treat my content differently. What do you think?
I guess when you asked the question, I was thinking of sponsorship in another way of like, you know, crypto.com, so for me, my mindset is, I guess that's more of the marketing and advertising side, but is that the more we drive into the crypto community, the better for us. That's my mindset anyway. Um, as far as the sponsorships of people's, streams or whatever it may be, each to their own. I don't think that I'll ever do that unless it's something that I truly, my heart is like, that is part of my lifestyle, or something like that. I might would consider it. But I know of people that are getting sponsorships of things they probably don't believe in, and that'll definitely not be anything I couldn't, my conscience, I just couldn't do it. I mean, I
Yeah.
couldn't, push something that I don't believe in, or I don't use, or something like that. But
Yeah, and it's not that you never have to do it. It's just having like you should. I'm not saying you should. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I aspire to have complete control over my content.
sure.
So if I'm going to do that, I can't be looking for sponsors. I can't be taking on ads. I can't be, doing stuff like that because in my mind, that is taking away from my content
Yeah.
in a way, in a direction that I don't want us to do. However, on my show, if you want to promote something, you got some idea, and we'll talk about that in the gratitude section. If you got something you like and you want to talk about, feel free. I don't care if they're paying you or not. You're on the show. You can say whatever you want.
Hmm.
Um, if I like something or like someone or like a product, I would rather interview them and get them to go talk about it themselves than to me, to have this like script to read and stuff like that. I feel
Yeah.
like it's just a more, to me, it's a more transparent, more, I don't know, it's just my style. I optimize towards owning the words that I say as much as possible. Um, Everyone needs to make money. Everyone can do whatever they want. That's just the way I personally feel best. That's when I'm at my best. It's when I'm doing that.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because we talk about sponsorships, and here I am with the, Hex, all this different stuff. It's
Yeah.
almost like, man,
Hey,
are you sponsored by
fair.
them? Well, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, I wear
We
hex
all are.
stuff.
We're all invested, So
Hey,
it's
and that's the right kind of sponsorship. That is
yeah,
you doing the work. No one
for
told
sure.
me to go buy a hex necklace. No one told me to go buy hex apparel. Nobody
Yep.
told me to create a channel card, for called RHMax. Nobody told me to do any
Right.
of that stuff.
Right.
I did it, so I can advertise for whatever I like because that's yeah, that's what I like.
Yep, for sure.
Alan is sponsored by Hex too. Yes, sir.
That's good.